down on Shoreham beach tonight, actually after a smooth down, which is to be my nemesis at the moment. But it's been a slow start. Didn't get anything for the first couple of hours. Then I lost a clonking great big bite. I don't know how I missed it. Nearly pulled the rod in. And then a little while later I had a small undulate and just had this beautiful bass. Now this is probably around about 4 pounds, I reckon. Lovely fish. I'm sort of tempted to take this home for dinner for the wife, but it's too much of a beautiful fish really. Slow growing fish, so I'm going to put this one back. Well, this is the third undulate ray I've had tonight, and actually it's the biggest one. So it shows you how big the others were. I didn't even bother to video them. A little bit smaller than this. So the other two were around about 2 or 3 pounds. I'm guessing this one's about maybe about 4 pounds, something like that. But it's got very weedy. It's right on high tide now, and that weed's really causing problems. You know, it's jamming up in the tip ring on the leader knot there. I'm having to sort of handline the last bit in. But the bite from this one came pretty soon after casting, so I didn't get troubled by the weed in that one. I'm hoping that as the tide goes down, the weed's going to disappear as well, and I might get another couple of hours in weed free. But catching a few fish. There's some rays out there tonight. Every time I chuck that long range rod out, I'm getting a bite now. The weed doesn't seem to be as bad as the tide's starting to go back down now, and the fish are getting bigger. This one's probably 5 pound rod, over 5 pound, maybe 6. Hoping for a bigger one. I don't want to be greedy, but you know, I'm sure there's some bigger ones out there, so I'll get another bit of squid on and chuck it out and see if we can get another one. Right, well it's 3 o'clock in the morning now, and I'm starting to get a bit tired. I've been fishing nearly 5 hours now, about 4.5, 4 3/4 hours. So I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. The last casts are out there. So I've had a good night really. I've had 4 lovely undulate rays, up to about 6 pounds. Cracking 4 pound bass. So obviously the rays were out there tonight. Now I didn't get the smooth hound that I was after. Struggling to get one of these this year. What I think I might do, seeing as it's fishing quite well down on the beach here, and the tides are pretty good, I might come down again tomorrow night, see if I can get a smooth hound or maybe some more rays, you never know. So that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one, which might be tomorrow night. Cheers. Down on Shoreham beach tonight to catch the night tide. High tide's about 2 o'clock in the morning, so I started fishing at 11. It's about 12:30 now. I've had a small eel on squid. I just had this lovely undulate ray also on squid. Put up a great fight. Just what I was after tonight. I was hoping for either a ray or a smooth hound, and we've got ourselves a lovely ray. It looks like it's a female fish. Yeah, it's a female. Beautiful markings. Look at that. Don't know if you can see the beautiful markings on that. Cracking fish. Well pleased with this. Right, let's get this beauty back and see if we can get something else. Well, how about that one then? This didn't half give me a fight. Christ, I didn't know what it was for a while. Well, I had a pretty good idea that it was a ray, but it was fighting so hard. Probably the best fight I've ever had from a sea fish. Nice double figure, male undulate ray here. Smashing fish. and quite lucky to get this one actually, because I'd a half a squid left, and that was my last cast just going out there. It's only just high tide now, it's only 2 o'clock, and I've run out of bait. I'm getting stripped by crabs, I think, and eels. But my last half a squid, managed to get this cracking male undulate ray. Fantastic. There's another big undulate here. Another female. I think this one's close to double figures. Won't hold its wings flat though, which is a shame. But anyway, you know, that last one that I had, that double figure male, it was on my last half a squid. But when I unhooked the fish, there was still a bit of chewed up squid there. So I put a couple of prawns that I had on the end of the hook, bound it all together, and chucked it back out there. Just started packing all the stuff away, all the camera stuff was packed away, and suddenly the rod pulled over on my last chewed up bit of squid. So that last half a squid actually caught me a nice double figure male, and this pretty well, it's probably about 9 pounds, this one, just under double, female. So what a brilliant night I've had. You know, three rays, a small eel, just for 4 hours fishing. So a really good night.